President Bola Tinubu and Governor Babajide Sanwo showered encomiums on Dr. Tajuddin Olusi at a dinner held in honor of his conferment with an honorary Doctor of Literature, History, Education and Community Development. The President, who was represented by the Senior Special Assistant on Media Matters, Mr. Tunde Rahman, says Dr. Olusi is a man of honor and must be celebrated.
It's a roll call of dignitaries of former and current lawmakers in the House of Representatives, the National Assembly, Lagos State Executive Council members, State Assembly representatives, and members of the All Progressives Congress in the Southwest, all converging on Lagos Oriental Hotel, Victoria Island, to celebrate the father, political leader Dr. Tajuddin Olusi, for his honorary doctorate degree award bestowed on him by the Lagos State University.
Can I have a round of applause for the governor of Lagos State, please?
The host governor, Babajide Sanwo, joins the gathering to celebrate a true leader, seasoned politician who is passionate about the peace and growth of Lagos State.
I make bold to state, without equivocation,
some of those present could not hide their feelings about Dr. Olusi's personality.
Prince Dr. Olusi epitomizes all that are required to be known and actualized on the need and importance of consistency in all spheres of life, leadership, resource management, and other human development. In religion, he is a devoted Muslim and served as national president of Sumratu Islamic Society of Nigeria for many years without blemish. He's a leader that we must all emulate. He's a leader that loves peace. And Baba has always been telling us that he has collected his body parts. And I wonder that the plane is 40. He has been saying this for almost 10 years ago, that I have my body parts, I have my body parts. We are waiting in departure, and yet the plane is not taking off. And I'm sure the plane will never take off now. It will continue to be 40 and stranded. So Baba, we still want much of you around us. We enjoy your presence in our midst, and you have done well. And that is why we are all here to celebrate you. For each one of us that are politicians, we must learn from Baba. It's not about, acting negatively. What do you desire? What do you stand to gain? We must see ourselves as one. And that is why we grow the party. Normally, when you talk of leadership, in modern times, it's a combination of two things that we should always look into. Leadership from the perspective of the modern period and traditional system of leadership. If we look at Baba from what we have been hearing since morning, you will agree with me that as a royal, a blue-blooded Lagosian, he had both traditional and modern leadership qualities that distinguishes him as one of the best we can have. May God continue to bless our Papa and give him long life to continue to benefit the sweat.
The State Deputy Governor, Kadri Hamzat, speaks of the elder statesman's humility.
Baba has humanity in him. And as our Yoruba says, kábíyèsí ẹ̀fọ́ríjì ni ẹ̀yin gbogbo àgbà wọ́n ní àgbà òsì ilé dàrú baálé ilé kú ilé dahoro. My Igbo brother, sorry I can't translate that. Because our elders in Lagos are always available. That is why we have seamless development in our state. Can I say that again? Because our leaders are there for us to guide us. Because, GAC members, they've been deputy governors, commissioners, House of Reps, senators. So they have walked that path. So they know the road. So they can tell us that that road where we are trying to go, there is roadblock, so that we don't make the mistake that they have made. And that is the interesting thing for us. So the other thing about Baba is that, like everybody has said, is very philosophical. He makes sure that they correct us in a very gentle way. Very gentle way. So I just want to pray that God will continue to elongate your life.
and give you peace of mind that you will continue to see the beauty of your children and that they will fulfill their destinies. Because you have influenced many destinies positively, and God will be with you, Baba. We know that only God will live forever, but that as you have done, we have to adjourn up with us when the time comes.
President Bola Tinubu, who was represented by his senior special assistant on media affairs, Tunde Rahman, describes the GAC leader as a man of honor.
I can also bear witness to that relationship between Baba Olusi and His Excellency President Tinubu. I must say that one of the messages I like to relate to the President is the one from Baba Olusi. And this time Baba Olusi called, and I went to His Excellency at Bodilon before he became President, and I related the message. He was always received with delight, because those messages are full of wisdom, full of advice, and if I wanted anything from Mr. President at the time, once he got a message from Baba Olusi, then I can tell him anything from him. Baba is another statesman. Baba is a leader's leader. Baba is a community development leader. And I say this because I was going through the brochure earlier, and one of the things that caught my attention is an article by the publisher of City People, my friend Seye Kehinde, and the title of the article is "Why Politicians in Lagos Don't Joke with Baba Olusi." And I also know that Mr. President does not joke with Baba Olusi because of what he stands for. He stands for integrity, he stands for honor, he gives only the good advice.
The Pro-Chancellor of Lafayette University, Nasarawa State, Lola Akonde, who is also representing the First Lady of Nigeria, says Dr. Olusi is a man of integrity and must be emulated by all.
I hope everybody will learn from his very strong character to be forthright. Because when you deal with politicians, most people will tell you that you don't have to say that, you don't have to say the right thing. You make your no look like a yes. You understand? And I think I've learned a lot from that. If I can do something, I'll tell you I cannot. Please, let's learn from Baba's character. And that is why we are here today honoring him. And Baba, I want to congratulate you. It's a great honor. And I think Baba even deserves more than this. So whatever comes to him, he deserves it.
Governor Sanwo goes down memory lane, highlighting where the GAC leader started his journey and the lives he's impacted.
We're celebrating a man that God has given to us at this time to be a beacon, a rallying point for our political entire trajectory in Lagos. A man that has been shown that for almost 60 years, he has continued to lead in the political journey of our state and our nation. And God has kept him. You have seen his resume, that he has indeed shown the leadership at various levels. He has demonstrated capacity and competence as a man that is reliable for over 40, 50, 60 years. And God has kept him for us. But more importantly, this evening, we're celebrating him because he has had several feathers onto his cap. And our university, a university of international repute, a university of no means fit, a university that is among universities, deem it fit that amongst all his titles, which include a former councillor, a priest to start with, but a former councillor, a former honorable member of the House of Rep, a former chairman of our party, a former commissioner, a former leader at the highest level of our party, and a current chairman of our Governor's Advisory Council. We're now adding honoris causa to his title, being a honorary doctorate degree. I think it's worthy of emulation, and I think this is recognition at the highest level. We thank God that all of these things are happening while he still can see, he can hear, he can move, and God has given him good health. And so we want to thank the university for deeming it fit and for deserving so to have given to our father, our leader.
Dr. Tajudeen Olusi is full of thanks to the management of LASU for the award. He urges political leaders to shun corruption and always have the interests of the people at heart.
This is the beginning, of appreciating the contribution of politicians. Coming from politicians among themselves. Look back at the history of our country. The first political organization was established in Lagos, and the most prominent politician of that era was the late Herbert Macaulay. Is there any record that the man was ever thanked, for his contributions? The late Alhaji Jakonde served Lagos State, served Lagos State to the best of his ability. Can you recall any occasion during his lifetime that a gathering like this was held to show appreciation? So therefore, I am indeed happy. Like I have said, I cannot express. I am short of words. But this is a new beginning. For us in the country, commencing from Lagos State. And I want my party, my colleagues, to continue what we are initiating today.
Behind his politics, Dr. Tajudeen Olusi has the grasp of the history of Lagos. He has authored so many essays and books, which document and provide insights into an understanding of why things are the way they are. Prince Olusi has gone beyond just knowing Lagos, but providing details about the emergence of traditional rulers in Lagos State.